God, welcome once again to our YouTube channel. Last time we talked about how to track transactions using the Bitcoin blockchain, and today we'll be talking about the Ethereum, the Tron, the BNB, and the rest of them. I would also like you to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And yeah, so let's talk about the Ethereum. This is more like a summary here. Ethereum is a decentralized open source blockchain with smart contract functionality. Ether is the native cryptocurrency of the platform. Among cryptocurrencies, Ether is second only to Bitcoin in market capitalization. We'll come to all this later on. Ethereum was conceived in 2013 by programmer Ethereum. This was the initial date written in the, so it's an open source license. And so a lot of, like you will hear later, will differentiate between coin and token. So most of the tokens you will hear are coming from the Ethereum blockchain, because the Ethereum blockchain gives you that leverage to build on their own blockchain. Other than the Bitcoin blockchain that don't give you that leverage. Alright, so let's dive into how to track transaction. Assuming you do any transaction on the Ethereum blockchain, this is how you can track the transaction. You can see here, just like what we did on the Bitcoin blockchain, almost the same thing. Now you see search by address, transaction hash ID, block, token, and EN. So assuming you've done transaction on the Ethereum blockchain, let's say we transacted and you're skeptical that the person wants to scam you and all that, all you need to do is to copy the wallet address, paste it here, and you see every details about that transaction when the person when the coin or transaction was completed. So let's go down to some information here. This is the price. These are the transactions. I think we dealt with all these things, block time and all the rest. If you go back to our previous video, you'll be able to see all that. This is the gas price. Remember, if Bitcoin is measured in Satoshi, then Ethereum is measured in this way. Alright, so now remember latest blocks. This block simply means that the transactions have been completed. Then blocks have been formed. Now these are latest transactions, meaning they are not completed yet. Once they are completed, they will be added to the block. Remember the definition of a blockchain. And if you check the numbers, they're almost the same. This is 60, this is 59, this is 58, this is 57, and the rest, and continue like that. So the next block, once these transactions are completed, it's going to form a block. I think the next one have to be 61. At the time of recording the video, this was 60. The next one will be 61 and continues like that. Alright, so let's check what is inside the block. Let's go with this. Was completed 34 seconds ago. Let's go with this 1 minute ago. Let's click and see what is inside. Alright, so you can see some information there. The block is finalized and cannot be reverted without slashing at least 1/3 of all validators. Yeah, I think all this has been explained in our previous videos, so go back and you understand better. These are transactions, 291 transactions and 82 contract internal transactions in this block. These are the receipts, the block time, and yeah, these are everything that has to do with that block of transactions. Okay, so let's see if we can view any transaction now to place here. Okay, good. This was the block. This was completed 15 minutes ago from this particular wallet to this was the recipient address. This was the value that was sent, and this was the transaction fees. I can still go into more details, click to open and all the rest. So we can track every transaction we get using the Ethereum. That is, if a transaction was done on the Ethereum network. You understand? Alright, so let's go back to yeah, let's see other transaction that has not been completed yet. Let's see what was this side. This has not been completed yet. Look at transaction. Let's see. Let's click the hash ID and see. Alright, this is transaction ID. All this information will be contained inside this particular hash ID. So if you not copy this hash ID and send to you, it will also it will open up all this information here. Okay, so yeah, so this is it. That's how you can confirm every transaction you've done or you're going to be doing on this network. Alright, so if you check the Tron network too, the same thing. I think they're all mirroring themselves. Same thing, these are transactions. These are blocks. These ones are completed. Then if you go to the Binance Smart Chain or Bscan, the same thing, almost same thing with Ethereum. So your own is to know the network you're using to transact, the blockchain network you're using to transact. So if you transact, assuming I'm sending USDT, and I request for your Tron network, and our transaction is done, you can come to this place and confirm. Just copy the wallet address like we said and paste here. You see the transaction and all that. So if it was done on BSC network, come here and search for it. It was done on Ethereum network, come here and search for it. That is it. So with this, no one can scam you on the using cryptocurrency as long as you know every blockchain the crypto is running on. So the first thing as a newbie beginner, you need to understand blockchain, understand every blockchain. So whenever you do any transaction, you know where to track your transaction from. Alright, so we're going to be ending it here, and in our next class we'll dive into cryptocurrency fully. Alright, thank you once again. My name is Brian Goodluck. This is Francis Academy YouTube channel. Keep following us and on your notifications. So whenever we release a new video, you get notified and you get a notification and you watch. Thank you once again.